Good day, viewers. We welcome you back again to your favorite program, Nigeria in Focus, on Duke TV Online. I still remain your host, RIDWAN OLATUNJI. Today, we'll be discussing one of the current issues that just happened in Elerufu, yes, along K2 EPE in Lagos State here. So, before we delve into the issue, I have a guest with me, but before I introduce him, I would first like us to take a brief look into the video of what has just happened there.
Good morning. We had a call this morning from the IE. We stakeholders and electricity, we are here with them that cable was vandalized at Elerufu. You can see the pole here, down from this place, down to where you are seeing. Almost 5 poles was vandalized this morning at Elerufu after K2 EPE. So we are here with the team. I myself, Comrade Tobun, the Secretary Stakeholders Electricity, and Alaja Shabi. We are here to see, and you can see how they vandalized the cables. All where we are passing is where the cable passed. They fall one of the pole here, in which you can see. As you are looking at the video, cable that passed all through this place was vandalized. They've been removed. This is very terrible.
They did not use handsaw.
This is not handsaw. They came with a machine to do this devil work. You can see
This is devil. Oh.
this is one of the pole
They fell down this pole.
that fell down.
They broken the.
They broken the head. Can you see?
They
This is
came
the
with
pole.
machine.
Can you see all the insulator? Can you see the pole? They fell down. We are still
They
going.
broken it.
You can see these are the high tension that take light to EPE from Ikorodu.
All right, welcome back. So that's it. So in that, you can see that 5 poles specifically have just been vandalized in that community. And as you can see, that will lead to an indefinite lack of electricity in that area. So it's a very outrageous action that we're just wondering what could have motivated motivated those perpetrators to have done that. Yes, I would like to introduce my guest with me on the show. So I have with me here Honorable Olabode Gabardine, a political analyst, an author, and also the Duke of Lagos. Honorable, we are glad to have you here again on our show.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
RIDWAN. Okay.
So you've seen what just happened in Elerufu along K2 EPE recently now about the vandalized poles, sir. So now, sir, so what do you think could have motivated the perpetrators to have committed this outrageous act? This particular thing benefit all the community members, believe. And then an individual just decided that what they are going to do is not even against the government now, it's against the masses themselves that are suffering. So what do you think would have motivated such outrageous acts, sir?
Maybe I should give you a background,
Okay.
so that you can understand my feelings, my emotions at this point in time.
All right.
Yes, we watched the video together, and to me that is simply insane. If you understand that I happen to come from that community, where then you can understand.
I can understand better how you will feel.
And knowing fully well, with the benefit of hindsight, knowing fully well that there has not been power in that community for the past 6 months or even more. You can imagine a people living in a community without light for 6
months.
gruesome months.
Before they struggle to get that.
I cannot imagine myself living without power
course.
for how many days. So people, and they deserve better. There's no argument about that. So asking me what could have motivated any human being at all to do such a thing, probably adducing it to hunger, to criminality. Yes, all those can be adduced, but I am not satisfied if you don't add insanity. It is only somebody in a state of insanity that would vandalize things that will be of benefit to him and fellow human beings.
Okay.
Things that are, if that is the way hungry people do, and then what is it in terms of infrastructure that will be left anywhere? So assuming some people, because they are hungry, they go to Ikorodu Road and excavate the road before daybreak. Assuming people going to what's it called, BRT terminals and setting them. So adducing hunger or hardship to certain misconduct, to me, is a way of patting criminals on the back. Everybody has challenges.
Definitely.
Hunger, deprivation, hardship, it's all over the place. Of course, it is pronounced now because of the economic reforms we are going through. But you could see the video. It's so unimaginable. And there are people there.
Yes.
Sovereign because there has been no power, a lot of political office holders in that community and stakeholders and even common people, everybody have been making efforts one way or the other. Those who know people at NEPA, those who can make some things happen, those who can provide or team up with NEPA to make materials available, they have been making such efforts because they are under serious pressure, which I know. Even myself here in Lagos that I stay, I receive calls virtually every day. Calls from relatives, from friends, from people who know that one knows one or two people. And we have made efforts.
Okay.
Now that it will look like something is beginning to happen to solve the problem by laying cable from Ikorodu down to Epe. And some people will ambush the cable at Elerufu, Ketu Epe, to cut cables so that they can go and sell and make some miserable money that will still be exhausted. No amount of money. But if you ask me, I will honestly tell you that in Nigeria, in particular, one of our problems is that we always put blames of our challenges at the doorstep of government.
We don't take
this is not, people should please listen to me. This is not to exonerate government. How can I? I cannot. People, I'm not exonerating, but what I'm saying is that it takes two to tango. In Coma, it takes two. While we put government blame at their doorpost, we should not close our eyes to the conduct of the people.
Okay.
People must first and foremost make themselves governable.
Okay.
We are behaving in this part of the world as if we are not governable. How can a human being go, probably in the middle of the night, carrying out that kind of activity against your people?
All right.
Why should anybody do that? But on the part of government, where are the deterrences? Where are they? Who had been caught? Who had been severely dealt with to serve as deterrence to others? We don't do that as well. This is the same environment where even one or two people are arrested. It is not impossible to see people of influence coming out to rescue them. We should stop behaving in that manner.
Something you said earlier, that it takes two to tango. People that have done this, they've taken it somewhere to sell. And people buying it are also conscious that this thing is not new and they will sense that this is where it should become, because from the moment they are going to buy it, they will know that they are buying something from a crime. Okay, now, the community people self, what happened in that community? I don't think it may actually not even be the community members who had done this act. It could have been from outsiders, but there's no way outsider could have done this without the help of some individuals in the community. So which means there will be some underlying factor. There are some underlying issues even within the community itself. So I would like to ask that, what could you say in your own opinion could have been the underlying factor that contributes, whether within the community or within the state, to this thing that happened in the community?
Sometimes you take your time, you be careful making allegations. But to the best that I know, it is not impossible that in every community you have sprinkles of criminals. People who would collude with others from outside that community to carry out. Well, for what I was made to understand, that cable, they are expensive.
Very expensive.
And they are hot cake in the market. So like you rightly hinted, government must get to the root of it. Who are the buyers?
Who are the buyers first? Okay.
Who are the buyers? Who always, give them the impression that all it takes is for them to just grab the thing.
And bring it.
Selling it is not a problem. So how many of them have we tracked down? And let me tell you something today. Nigerian police, as much as you look down on them, when it comes to investigation, they are one of the best in the world. But if you don't give them that leverage to carry out their duty,
they won't.
What will it do? If you set them after these people, give them 1 week, you will marvel at the revelations that we get.
All right.
You will marvel. Okay. So government want to get to the root of this constant vampires, vandalizing. When they say vandalize, to me it's a misuse of word. Vandalism is when you damage, probably out of protest, out of anger, out of malice. This one is not. This one is cutting away
theft.
Public property of interest to the public, theft, outright theft, and converting it to money for yourself, for your selfish end.
I think it's robbery on its own self.
It's robbery, and this particular robbery, you get as it be because
actually
you are robbing against the whole communities, not community, communities. Communities.
Okay.
So,
Honorable, finally, I would like you to also give us suggestions, because we have seen the cause. I think we've entered on the cause and the consequence of this outrageous act. So, what could you suggest that could be the right attitude that both the government, the authorities, and also the community members could put into order, such that we can prevent such, just in case we are able to restore this. So, what could they do to prevent this thing in the future, this kind of act in the future?
No, my first reaction to this is that anything in the realm of the public that is identified as a problem or challenge, all those that are connected to solving that problem, they must be on their oars until the problem is solved. There is no holiday in problem solving.
Okay.
You only get holiday when you have solved the problem. So this is calling the attention of those who are connected to this.
Stakeholders.
There's no way we are talking of light traveling from a one division of Lagos State to another division without talking of the governor. That's Mr. Abajude Sanwo-Olu. And I'm mentioning him because I know how responsive he is. So he is probably aware, is most probably aware, but probably at a level he will not take us an emergency, the way I see it. The chairman of EPE local government, Princess Sura Animashaun, you cannot rest until solutions is found to this.
Sure.
My friend and brother, Honorable Tobu Abiodun, I've been to your office. We've spoken about this, and I saw the effort you have made. In all honesty, I saw it. And I saw your enthusiasm that you even told me in the next few days, back then, there will be power. Because that is your wish. And that is what you have been assured.
Okay.
But it was never so. So I know you two, you are not happy
Relent.
with what's happening. So you must, if you have been making effort, you have to triple
The effort.
that effort as we speak.
All right.
You have to triple the effort. All stakeholders in that realm who must have been making one effort or the other, please do more.
You do. All right.
And this is not blame game thing. Even myself talking, whatever role I can play,
You do it.
I will do. I've been doing, but I will do more.
Okay.
It's not fair for our people back there not to have light, because I know what it is to be living in darkness. I know what it is. And it's not as if they are used to it. It's because they don't have option. So we must find solution to the power issue. Those who are stealing or vandalizing, they must be, summarily dealt with.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable
That's the way it is.
Olabode Gabaldin. We appreciate your presence here always. So viewers, I think that will be the end of the program for today. And we hope that very soon this community will be able to get back their electricity, because we can understand what they will be facing with the lack of electricity. We all understand what we use electricity to do. And so the lack of it, we can understand the inconvenience that it's going to cause for them. So we hope that very soon all the stakeholders, the political holders, all the public office holders in the community that are connected to the community will find something to do about it. So thank you very much for joining us from the beginning of the program to the end. We hope to see you in our next section on Nigeria in Focus. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Duke TV Online, like, and also drop your comment. I still remain your favorite host, RIDWAN OLATUNJI. Till next time, I say goodbye.